Alright. Cheers everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, and let's play more Dwarf Fortress and let's prepare Woodfight for retirement and start planning for the expansion of the civilization. I think I have reached the goals I wanted. Well, actually I went beyond the goals I had with the first fort for this civilization that was almost dead when we started, with just a king alive, no sites. So we managed to build a new mountain home for the civilization, and now we can start looking where we go next. But we will begin today with a goblin siege. I have already prepared all the entrances. The goblins are in the north of the map as usual, and we get to test our new system of locking them in when they are all within the walls, so that they can't escape. And we have closed the animal pastures, so the elephants here won't be attacked, and the elephant babies here on the southern side won't be attacked either. And I've also closed down the fortress already, so they can't get in here as it is roofed off. So the only way in is through the trade depot, into the minecart grinder, into the flamethrower if we choose to use the fire-breathing forgotten beast this time, and then the corridor full of upright spears going up and down when we power it with our minecart repeater. So everything's ready. Let's welcome the goblins in, and let's start with that, and then let's start seeing what we do. What I was thinking of doing, let's call these guys with their parley that we don't want any of that, so you can just come right in and either step in our cage traps or into the bigger traps. This looks like, okay, more keeps coming. It looks pretty big. 70, 80 maybe? And that was a smaller batch, more keep on joining. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good, always like to see bigger sieges, so this is nice. Individual goblins keep on joining from back. Still keep on coming. So I'll take the final count when I see that they stop popping. They come like migrants from the map. I don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah, I think now everyone joined with that guy coming. Okay, so large pack is going from the right, which is great, because they are not gonna get caught in any cage traps. And this whole thing is actually 100% safe unless they start walking, climbing walls, and they could kill our elephants or attack our elephants. But they are actually all currently pathing for this one dog that we use as a bait here. They will never reach it, but that's where they are going. So let's take a number. Let's take a number. So we have numerous goblins already in prisons, but let's see. We have one screen, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 85, 6. So 85, 90, 95, 97 with a quick count. That's a pretty good number. I think we were just past 100 in one of the sieges. I don't know, I really don't know what these guys are doing. Maybe they are waiting for one of their buddies or something like that. But yeah, I was thinking about the options what we have to expand. And we could conquer at least one of the goblin sites to have a second fort. And then when we do that, we could send some dwarves there after if we successfully occupy. But let's go into that a little bit more after we deal with this. Yeah, I think because the whole goal with this was to very quickly start the new civilization, but then because we got the elephants, I kind of got interested in actually making the mountain home right away, and I think this was a good start. But I've kind of I've done everything with this fort that I wanted. Okay, the goblins are reaching the wall. Some of them got caught in the cage traps already. These guys are getting caught in the cage traps here, but the first ones are getting in. So let's go and make sure that's locked. Yes, it is. So let's turn on the spear traps. And then I'll turn on the minecart grinder a little bit later once they are all inside here, so then I know that they are not gonna escape. So once these ones here are past this wall on the left, then we close the outside walls and they are all trapped in. And well, actually they are not all trapped in, because this back here is doing something weird. Yeah, well, we might go and finish those guys with our military otherwise. Yeah, I don't know why they are not interested in this whole thing. Are there some... just thinking, are there some special units? But no. No, they are not. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the flamethrower at this time. Actually, I was thinking if when we retire the fort, the flamethrower might actually not be ideal to leave here, so we might kill it in the spear corridor before we retire. But yeah, I think we still have several hours here before we are actually done with this fort. So these guys are all in. If these guys would have made it, I would have already closed the bridge. They really seem to be having a hard time thinking what they want to do. So the first ones will soon die in the spear traps. So there's a lot of spear traps with menacing spikes, 10 in each tile, going up and down here all the time. So the goblins won't make it too far. As soon as they step into the corridor, they get totally ripped apart by these upright spears. So this one just got hit with all 10 spears, and one of them actually went... Well, I think the spear more or less went through the goblin's body, from bottom all the way to the head, and fractured the skull on the way. So yeah, he's not doing too great. I don't know what happened to a cat, but these goblins are not doing too great. If these guys... You know what? Everyone else is almost inside. So we'll go here, we'll close the trade depot southern gate. And we will open the gate from the inside. And we'll come... We actually won't lock these bridges, even that... no, these 3 bridges. And the southern one, even that was kind of my goal. Instead, we'll go and meet these guys outside, and then finish whatever is left inside. So let's bring our whole militia ready here. And when we see this one closing down, we can go and be ready to fight these ones. I don't want to fight them by the lake, because that would just mean drowned dwarves. Now that they are all inside there, I will wait that they actually get into the grinder. Yeah, now we got everyone inside, so let's turn on the grinders as well to truly finish them off. So in here, platinum minecarts will drop from above and get cycling through with power of the impulse ramps, killing all these goblins inside quite fast, as we'll see here in just a moment. There we go. So we see that it actually does work very, very well, even when there's a bunch of goblins in the corridors, and it doesn't get jammed like I originally thought. Okay, so those guys will be done in there. Let's send in my my main guys here and just kill these ones, while the rest waited back up. I love the dwarven charge when they rush into the fight. It's so cool. Is those guys taken care of? Some of the dwarves got a little bit terrified of the conflict, as they are not that used to battle yet. And everyone inside is probably dead already, or will be dead on their way out. So let's watch the rest of this mayhem here. This time they're actually pushing for the spear corridor, which is nice. Nothing better than seeing goblin blood paint the hallways. Ooh, that's a lot of goblin guts right there. I see freestanding. Let's make sure that's the only ones they cut. 3 invaders. Yep. We can ask the military outside to go back in. Everything's a-okay. We can open animal pastures. And the last one thinks about running away somehow, but is about to die, and that's 100 goblins dead. Pretty efficiently. So let's turn off all the traps. Nope, no link, but pull. And the minecart grinders. There we go. So when I pull those switches, the minecarts will be held on the upper level with a couple of bridges in here and a hatch there, stopping them and making everything here safe again. So opening that, and finally we'll open the trade depot and the trap corridor. Claim the stuff in there and claim the stuff on the surface. And well, actually super clean fight. I kinda like that. Let's pause the burrows and dwarves will start clearing this place up. Yeah, as far as goblins go, I think my military could handle these fights even without the traps. So might be something that I still give a shot. If we get one more siege before we actually retire. This monster slayer that got back in a little bit weirdly. We basically expelled him, but then he just walked back as an almost normal citizen. Is throwing tantrums, but We'll see if he causes trouble. My idea was that we would maybe conquer one site and then send him there as well to see if that would get rid of the problem. I did have him join the engravers, and I could actually get these guys back in the jobs as well. So that they can maybe get some happy thoughts. It looks like even that we get these separated announcements here. The whole log has some kind of limit because we lost many messages in just matter of like couple of in-game days. Good. It will take a little while for my dwarves to clean the place up. It looks like they prioritized getting the goblins themselves inside. Yeah, we are getting pretty packed in here. Swordmaster has given birth to a girl, Veibok. Let's see. So our population cap is 160, but we keep getting. Oh, they gave birth in a. This seems to be a way of doing births in this fort, that they give birth when they are sleeping, so the babies get their first steps before the mom wakes up. So they are married to a mechanic. This is their third child. Let's see how far the baby gets before the mother wakes up. As soon as they wake up, they would be going and looking for the baby. Sanene Eniarobe Meli has come, a huge three-eyed crane. It's a pair of long antennas, cones and features, before its poisonous bites. There's no previous kills. We have a couple of forgotten beasts, actually quite many here. So we might see a little bit of a clash. Let's see if we can follow this one. So I think there was one here on this second cavern. We don't see it all, so let's see if we see fighting pop up. I think once this cleanup is done, we could open all the caverns again and let the forgotten beasts come and fight in our trap corridors. Yep, don't see a fight message popping up. There it is, flying somewhere. Let's see if we can follow it again. If it finds another forgotten beast to fight. Okay. Wonder what it thinks about lava. He's coming and checking our corridors. We don't have any holes into the cavern, at least ones I'm aware of. So it shouldn't find its way in, but it might find another forgotten beast. Now let's see. We have this one here in this cavern. We have this one in the second. Who has not had company in here. Oh, this was the Steam one, okay. Steam 1, and then we have this one in the... Wait. These guys are in the same cavern. Why? Why are they not engaging? Is the Steam 1 somewhere in... Oh. For some reason they do not want to fight. Maybe this thing is stuck behind trees? Is this thing stuck behind trees? Maybe it can't escape any of these corridors. Weird. Then we have that one. Yeah, this one is in the same cavern with that previous one. This one is made of flame, but it's kind of, I think it's in a kind of isolated corner. Isolated corner, and it moves slowly, but maybe they will find each other. Well, if nothing else, we will open the gates and welcome them through the traffic control. Either fighting themselves, as we saw previous time, the blood is still there, or then they can come to our traps. Traps later on. So yeah, I think looking at that cavern and seeing that forgotten beast stuck there, I think, well, somewhere in the future when we actually abandon this whole world, which I won't do for a long time because we will be expanding this civilization and seeing what happens in this world. I would generate a world with a little bit more cavern openness, because I really don't like those maze-like caverns that we get by default. We'll avoid things like that. Things don't get stuck because there are... Oh, I actually forgot to open this one. Crap. Unnecessary walking for dwarves. Things like that happen, that they just get stuck in there. But also it's much easier to kind of look at and for your dwarves to move in and things like that. Farmers Guild wants to expand. Interesting. I think we've got some freshers working in there, so I think this is the Farmers Guild, Lobster of Lions. So let's work on that right away so we don't forget. And actually I did couple of changes. I just realized I did a couple of changes after the Kitfox Games stream I was in with Salvage Sal and Backrat, as we talked about dance floor space in the tavern that you should have 10 by 10. So I expanded this to do that. Let's listen to the music as well. So I expanded the dance floor so that we can actually have dances, and it looks like it's working because we actually got this somewhat special dance here going on, and we got the special music as well. We didn't have this song yesterday at all. I'm trying to catch them use some of the instruments. Sing. Sing, sing, sing. Simulate fury. No instruments that we have created that they are using yet. But at least we heard once again the Drinking Industry. Awesome song. When I was expanding this, I had to move a couple of chests, and these instruments got like stuck in here. They were not placed into. They were not placed properly into. Properly back into the chests, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I think the only thing I want to build here still is a library. So let's work on some clear glass things and crystal glass things in there. So let's do clear glass even. Let's do clear glass thrones, and let's try to do some of that crystal glass now that we have everything we need. So let's do crystal glass bookcases. Bookcases for the library. Not any particular reason to do these things out of glass or crystal glass, but I've not been using these much. We have all these rock crystals, which are somewhat rare. I don't nearly every. I think this might be the first fortress in a long time that I actually have them. And you need rock crystals in order to make crystal glass. So this somewhat rare and limited resource, so I feel like I need to use it in this fort somehow. So let's. And right, let's prepare Farmers Guild expansion here. Smoothing and engraving, that's one. And our glass makers are. Yeah, we have a couple of adequate ones, but not that many, and they have not been using probably the guild that much. Okay, why is this not working? Why are you not taking it from the... This mercenary guy who came back. Problematic, but how's Varakim doing? Still stressed. We'll still see if they would to get their benefits from a little bit of that little bit of that engraving therapy. Cleanup continues. Just realized that from my dwarf's point of view, they don't need to worry about those ones. Once again, some of the goblin parts actually phased through this flooring here as we were fighting them. Elephant seems to be happy at the moment, so that's good to see. Let's... I think I could send my military for another mission. So Militia 1 did have the war elephants. And they are a full squad, so let's think about how we will continue with this fortress or the civilization. Also, let's see how Pierce is doing. Population 500. So has not grown from that to a next level, but they are pretty big power there in the middle of the one. It looks like the civilization has built several hillocks around new mountain home. So this is the first fortress I built on this world, and they have grown to 500 since I retired in 15 years. 15 years we've been here. But yes, we are at war with these guys. And we now have our place in here. So what I was thinking is that we could like maybe destroy these ones here, and then conquer one of them. Conquer one of them and have our dwarves settle in there, and then maybe we would be looking for the next fort we build in this area, and kind of continue that war with these goblins, and basically trying to take this whole goblin civilization out. Now that could be our goal. So this one was nearly destroyed already. So I think we could like fully try to wipe it out. I think we could do that first, and then yeah, actually let's do it in a way that we let's attack one of these bigger ones. Bigger ones, there's a little bit of probably kind of risk in that as well. So let's do this lie-hailed population 100, and let's see what happens if we just openly attack that. So let's send our militia 1 in there. Militia 1 in there, and they will be going with their war elephants. So let's pick up this bastard and take all the named elephants away from this one. So these ones. That is 10, right? Yep. And then the dogs they have should be okay normally. Let's see, we should see 2 war dogs running with them. Whoa, 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 why are you... Okay, I thought you were joining the raid unarmed, unarmored. Probably would have been bad. Yeah, there's one of the named war dogs. I see the elephants going. It's one of the... yeah, good. Then while that is happening, we could send our... would we do 2 raids at the same time? I think we could, because we just got attacked. They are probably not gonna attack during the winter. So we could give our second militia some experience as well. And send them destroy that small site. So let's take these guys. And give them... Yeah, let's give these guys war elephants as well. And while here, let's give the commander a war dog. Second in command, war elephants, and a war dog. And then just war elephants for the rest. Six. Seven. 8. 9. And 10. I think dogs are, well, hunting dog would probably be a better option, but just add a little bit of variety. Variety there and kind of give more protection to the commander. And I don't know how the raids work, but animals seems to be kind of shielding the dwarves a little bit and taking some of the encounters there for themselves. So no other reason, but it's kind of this is the only way to send more war animals into the battle. So I want to first see these guys leave. That's the first party. So that's 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is all the elephants. We want to see them exit the map. And then I probably want these named elephants in another pasture. So would I want them to be here actually? We can assign them when they come back to different pastures just to make it easier. We could even have like one additional one here maybe that we could expand. Dogs are, especially when we are fighting here on this map, the dogs are more convenient because they don't need to eat, so they can be with the dwarves all the time, and they are much faster in here. But how the combats are simulated or the fights are simulated in the raids outside our control, outside our view, no idea. Like, does it even matter there? Okay, I don't know what this one is doing. Okay, now they are successfully all in the raid. That's good. So now we can go and take... this might be a bad idea to do multiple raids at the same time. The game might do weird things, but let's go into this one and go and attack it with the second militia. Second militia, and that's the second mission. We have already nearly destroyed that site before. So I think actually these ones are now the dogs that we need to free up from here. And as the dwarves are coming out, elephants are kind of slow. We'll take this one and take the named ones. Named ones from here, so that's 10. There we go. Hey, Ice Beam. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them already go like faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think one of them actually ran a little bit faster. Good, so that's 2 raids on the way. Raids on the way, and now with those elephants gone, yeah, why is this still inside? Yeah, this one is still going. I want to make sure that okay, figure out that you need to go to a raid, please. Okay, well, anyway, it's going. I'm checking these because we had the first mission we sent. It kind of was stuck there for a while because we had one war dog stuck on a chain. Is this one hurt or? It is. Okay. No wonder it's a slow one. I wish there was a proper, like you could give healthcare to the animals instead of them kind of healing over time a little bit, because that dog is very much impaired in any kind of fighting. I think I haven't been really looking into mods much. I do have the interface tweaks that adds the hotkeys and it colors the play and pause button and small things like that. But I recall that as I was looking at Steam, Dwarf Fortress on Steam, I saw that the workshop highlight that there was a mod for like animal caretaker workshop. Oh. The Militia 1 is already back. It was fast. I see them coming back from the... I don't know why they are coming from the west when they actually came from the east, but... yeah, that was fast. We'll see them coming back in here. Actually, let's see. I assume they again lost their rooms. Yes, they did. Ooh. I was looking at why are you coming from the... Okay, that's an interesting path you are taking. walking from the trees somewhere. I couldn't quite see the whole count in there, so see, are they all already in? The elephants are in. Yeah, without looking if they all returned, let's go and take the reports. So raising Lee-Hailed. The mission started and the dwarves were on their way. In the mid-autumn 132, the dwarf Wukar Cobalt outmatched the goblin Vure Sungspirals that was leading the goblin defenders with a cunning plan. Attackers had a strong positional advantage in Lee-Hailed. The leader of the goblins attacked one of the elephants. But this is power of the war elephants in the raids. The leader of the goblins was struck down by the elephant Myrtle Wine Fountains. Nice. Good start for the fight. That the leader of the defenders tries to kill one of our war elephants and gets immediately slain. Love it. Goblin Lurid Fondledude attacked elephants. And its left arm was smashed by the elephant. Love it. Love it. Good job, elephants. The goblin's left cheek was smashed by the elephant as well, and then the goblin was struck down by elephants. Nice, nice. One of the goblins confronted yet another elephant, and it was struck down as well. What? Elephant Serral Backcutchels clashed with 10 goblins in Lee-Hailed Slade 7. And at the same time, the militia captain clashed with 3 goblins and slayed 1. Elephants are badass in these raids. I love it. I love it. One of the elephants clashed with 2 goblins and slayed them, and then we looted the place. On the way out, we rampaged through the place, and that's it. So the elephants got most of the kills for sure. Amazing. Let's look at the spoils reports. We brought in crap, so we don't care about any of that, but it's a good job. What's left of the place? We took it from 100 population down to 10. And based on the reports, we did not lose anyone. Yep. Let's see how they are. I see them a little bit naked there. That's what are they doing? Right, because they lost all their rooms, they also lost all their clothes, so they are putting stuff back on. Excellent, excellent job taking down that site. The war elephants are really powerful, it seems, in the raids. How long did it take to get adult elephants? It's 10 years that they grow up from the calves to be adults. So when we came to this map, at the end of the first year, beginning of the second, we managed to capture wild elephants with these traps I have, and we started taming them. And then we had a couple of injuries and 1 death, trying to tame them in the beginning, but then we got the hang of it, and they started breeding. And then we've had these big elephant pastures here below ground with the moss growing, and these elephants that are now going, that we have trained for war and are going to the raids. These are the first batch of those ones that we breeded, so they are fully tame. let's see. I was a little bit short on gems, so I'm kind of interested in these ones. So let's auto mine those. And let's auto mine those. So the Dwarven faction close to extinction has risen up to be #1 goblin genocider in the world. pretty much with the power of elephants. So yeah, we started building this this fort for a civilization that had 0 sites. My initial idea was to build like a very quick, like up to 20 dwarves and build another one, and then another one, and then maybe build a mountain home. But when we got the elephants, it's kind of this became a long haul because it takes such a long time to raise them. And I was actually hoping that we would gain this, we could domesticate the elephants on a civilization level, which would mean that we could get them on Embark as well. But I think the domestication can't happen on a single fort. It kind of, I don't know how it happens, but we have done what we can with this one. And then, I don't know, do we need to maybe get elephants into the next fort as well? In theory, they could bring us them from here as trade. And then we could train them, and maybe then, like, for the overall civilization, we could after that have enough knowledge of them to domesticate them. I don't know. Okay, let's put these guys back in this pasture so that they get to eat again. So that's 10 elephants right there. And now I want to have guard dogs in this one, so let's place the war dogs here. There we go. So if I don't assign that this is the downside of elephants as war animals, that you need to still pasture them so that they can graze. War dogs you can just leave be because they are, jeez, this monster slayer. I need to do something about it. Actually, right, never mind. I was thinking that we already occupied one of the sites, but we didn't do that yet. I wonder if this guy has he hurt someone? Okay, he actually has hurt someone again, so I think I'll throw him to jail, and we might actually lock the door and let him rot in there. Might be a solution. He's obviously. So what happened with this guy, that he was a monster slayer, and we didn't allow any visitors, so he was hanging at the edge of the map, got super miserable with all his needs. And then he came back, petitioned, because this guy was in our previous fort for the other civilization, Beers. I was, hey, it's cool, let's get him in. And he started tantruming, so then I said, screw you, you're fired, get away. And then he just walked back into the map after like a year as a, like, some hybrid citizen. Like, he's normal citizen, no longer a monster slayer, and now he's here throwing tantrums again. So, yeah, but I think, I wonder if he was, okay, he was actually not fighting, he was just, I thought if he would punch Varakin would probably slay him with one punch. Okay, now they're going for a drink. So they will be taken to questioning, and we'll put them in. You know what would be cool? What if we actually assign a hammerer? Then this guy could get like a proper beating from a hammer. Yes, Vultan, you need to unpasture the elephants for the raids. Yes, that is actually that will cause problem if you don't. Like the whole party leaves for the raid, but if you have any war animal they have, or any dwarf not actually going for the trade for one reason or another, let's say you have one of your military dwarves in a jail, chained up. They couldn't join that trade. Others would be stuck there outside the map for as long as that one guy leaves the map as well. Same thing with animals. I had my first mission kind of stuck because I didn't notice I had one of the war dogs in a chain. So everyone needs to leave the map, including the war animals, for things to process. Second militia is back as well. They were in that smaller site, trying to destroy it fully. But yeah, I'm thinking that should we have a proper hammerer? Because I think this guy is about to get like an actual punishment from these beating as a punishment. So if we have a hammerer, it would be like proper beating instead of punching them. So I think I could do that, but let me see. Did I have any? Because I don't necessarily want to have a hammerer for my own dwarves. So basically, I forget to do build order or mandate for the king, and then they order hammering, and someone dies, some random dwarf dies. So we don't necessarily want that to happen, but actually no one has picked the hammer. Hammer skill, so it's not that big of a deal. Wonder if I can like temporarily give make the hammerer. Well, maybe I won't, because there's too much risk that I can't then properly get them away and probably get the hammerer off duty, so to speak, and then they would just hammer one of my own dwarves for some random stuff. Okay, let's see what kind of punishment this guy gets. No sentence pending? What? What is this bullshit? Oh, there we go. That's a proper punishment. Okay, let's watch this guy get the beating. Someone will come and punch his face. Oh, I think he was already punched at. Yep. So as the beating punishment, he was punched. Last time he was hit twice in the nuts. This time he wasn't, so he didn't vomit. He was punched in the head a couple of times, because I think he got like unconscious or something. No, he's just shaken and everything. Yeah, he's in a bad shape. Bad shape, so we probably need to. Oh, Varakim is throwing a tantrum as well. I thought Varakim was kind of okay. Let's see. They are all right. Or okay, they have gone haggard as well. Yeah, they seems to be in this little bit of a downward spiral there. Downward spiral there for sure. I did have this one cook who was unhappy before. They are kind of in a decent shape at the moment. Yeah, I will take you off this Burrow. So I will turn this Burrow on for Varakim, and let's see how that goes. Actually, no, I don't need that, because they can still go and pray. Whoa! Oh, he actually died to the beating. Success! Problem solved. I normally don't like my dwarves, like unhappy dwarves getting killed in some way. I try to save them, but this guy with all the bugs that what was happening was not that crazy. So I'm okay with this. Well, he should be properly buried immediately. Let's see. Yeah, he should be taken to tube. Or atom smasher, we don't know. Right, the other militia. Almost forgot. Let's go into the missions. Sorry, reports. And let's see if we destroyed this destroyed evil shoves completely, or what's happened. So we started and the militia captain, despite lack of experience, did have better tactics, and we outmatched the goblin with a cunning plan and had a strong positional advantage. And then one of the dwarves attacked a goblin and tore out the left cheek of the goblin before striking it down. And that's it, because it was nearly gone, the whole place. But so that was it. But was the place now completely wiped out? Can you even wipe the whole place out? Maybe there was only one guy left there or something, I don't know. And we brought back some random crap again. Okay. Yeah, I think what I will do next is I will. I wish I could like completely destroy. Actually destroy the site, but that seems to be really hard to do. I will see if we can destroy those sites completely, and then the one there, like we could leave one of these sites up here on the river and occupy them for our civilization. Okay, now to keep track of the things. Let me do let's do a pasture here and see if this is enough for 10 elephants. Pasture. This is now militia 2. Let's call it 2. Let's place the ones who came back from the raid in here. Three, 4, 8, 10. Those guys are on the other one already. And then we probably want... We want a wall here. And let's build floor there. Then I think I want to expand this a little bit that way. So I will break some of this wall away from here. Alright, Ashok. You enjoy the outside still. Yeah, it might actually be that there's like couple of goblins left in those sites or something like that. It does actually. Could maybe send my third militia there as well. I want to give the militia captain some experience. Let me see if these guys have. I think I will. Maybe I will keep these ones without war animals. I don't think I have assigned any, but I will just double check. Yeah, as I talked yesterday, it would be nice to have option to kind of build army instead of kind of go on the squad level, and then you could assign that okay, let's raid this site with these 2 squads and take 40 war elephants with you, and not assign them individually as pets basically. Be a nice way to use things like war elephants. Kind of with war dogs, I understand they are like personal things, but the game takes like all the war animals the same way. Yeah, these guys are clean off any war animals. I think what they could do is go and try to finish this site up. Oh yeah, I had accidentally empty mission open for that place. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because kind of it's random how the fights happen there. That we are just not getting all of them. So let's see what happens after this this raid. More babies! They came back really fast. I think the place was 3 days travel, and I don't think that's that actually took that long. But they ran there and were done with it. baby has returned. What? What? Was one of the militia carrying a baby and they left the baby behind and the baby crawled back here? What is happening? Why did the baby return? Did you forget something? Like when you were on a raid mother? Oh, okay. Okay, that's what happens. That's what happens if you say, okay, this looks like another reason why you should keep like the mothers separated, especially when they have babies. So the baby went on that mission. Baby went on that mission, but instead of, okay, that feels like a little bit of weird behavior. That the mother goes on the mission, so the baby doesn't go on the mission, but instead like returns to the map, and then the baby crawls back to the fortress from the edge of the map. And then I guess if the mother returns, the mother will seek infant again or something. I hope the mother still knows that they have a baby when they return, because they are forgetting their rooms. So I wouldn't be surprised if they forget about their baby. And also the Dwarven childcare could use some improvements. Like, the game works in a way that when the baby is a baby for the first year, from 0 to 1 year, no one else takes care of the baby but the mother. The mother carries the baby everywhere. And then they grow up the child and they start walking. And very often, like, if the mother dies when the baby is still a baby, the baby dies too, because no one takes care of them. At least it used to be like that. I hope they have kind of improved that, and they nowadays actually someone else goes and adopts them, maybe even the father if it's around. But yeah, some of you know the sad tale we had. In I think it was the last non-Steam Dwarf Fortress, like a year and a half ago, where one soldier dwarf gave birth to a baby when they were in a hospital, basically in a coma. And because the game works in a way that the mother picks up the baby, and after that the baby gets fed and is alright. Because the mother was laying on the hospital bed, the baby was crawling around the hospital and around the fortress, and no one took care of it, and the baby died. Then almost immediately after that, or it might have been that it happened just before the baby actually died. Yeah, that's how it went, because the mother woke up from the coma and saw their baby crawling there, kind of quite near but not immediately near, and they tried to go pick it, because that's what the dwarves do, they seek infants. But because the dwarf was in a coma and couldn't walk, not in a coma, but they couldn't walk because they had lost their legs, they couldn't get to the baby in time, so the baby died, and they witnessed their baby dying there, like couple of tiles away. And then it didn't end there for that mother, because the mother was, from the game's perspective, in good enough shape to drink herself. So no one else came and gave water to the mother. So the mother was crawling to get a drink, which was like, I think, couple of levels above the hospital. Crawled up the stairs, and then... Oh hey, the mother returned and picked up the baby. Good job. Good job, mother, remembering that you have a baby. I was wondering why we aren't moving now so fast. But back to that story. As that mother was crawling up the stairs to have a drink, they actually died literally 2 tiles away from the drink stockpile. So in the matter of a year for that mother, they got gravely wounded in a battle, lost their legs, gave birth to a baby while in a hospital bed, witnessed their baby die in the hospital floor because they couldn't get out of the bed to pick up the baby, and then were still somewhat okay from that and didn't lose their mind and wanted to go and get a drink but couldn't because they couldn't walk, and then they died out of dehydration couple of meters away from the barrel. That's the saddest thing I have ever witnessed in Dwarf Fortress, and so I am sorry for retelling that story again, but that is Dwarf Fortress. Things like that happen, and it's kind of horrible and awesome at the same time. But good thing that baby was saved when the mother returned. So let's go see if the site was destroyed this time. But let's first expand this one. There we go. Got successfully built, which is great. Let's resume construction on those. And let's go to the reports. Raise evil shoves. Found nothing. Aha! Now they fled evil shoves. And we destroyed it. Because there was nothing there. Or maybe there was some, but they escaped. So you need to kill everyone, and the remaining enemies there need to escape or leave, and then the site is destroyed. So now I think it counts as abandoned site. Yeah, it can still be reclaimed by someone, and I think even we could. Okay, no, we don't have an option to go and sit there. We need to do it through Conquer, it seems. Or maybe actually if we go to a destroyed site and say that... nope, there's no option there because there's no enemies. Hey Homerix. Thanks for that quote slide. That is Dwarf Fortress. Kinda horrible and awesome at the same time. And yeah, that's why I have told that story a couple of times, Siram. That it is incredibly sad story, but it's also a great example of how kind of lack of some mechanics, like the dwarves properly taking care of other person's babies, actually lead into like horrible, but at the same time kind of great sad stories. Okay, so one goblin site destroyed, and it's actually happened quite fast as well. So I think I can let my... Okay, why are these not... Is there so many things to throw away? So many things to throw away that they... Yeah, I guess it just takes time to process all this goblin crap. Yeah, that is fine. Let's see. Did we get our... Did we get our bookcases and such built? Because I think what I could do is make... make our library. I was originally thinking of building the library there, but I actually wanted it a little bit further away from the tavern and all. We have some spaces here that I'm kind of not utilizing at the moment. Would have a library somewhere in there as well. Right. We need to expand this to make it 10,000. So for that we need the better engravers. We'll take these out because I want to handle that. Okay, why are you mad? No particular reason. Panics relieving being attacked. Okay, well, tends to happen. How is Varkim? They are haggard. What we could actually do is we could get the party up that would go and occupy the site, and I think we could send Varakim as one of them. They are a great warrior, and getting that problem a little bit away from this fort. This fort could be something we do. Hello Sal, hello Raiders, how you doing guys? Happy Sunday, cheers guys. Welcome to Woodfight. Welcome to Woodfight. If you were not in Kidfox Games channel yesterday when I showed a little bit of this. This is a fortress I'm rebuild. Fortress. Yes. Fortress as a first one for nearly dead civilization that we are rebuilding. That we are rebuilding, and we are currently in the process of wiping out a little bit of the goblins we are fighting. So we are using our trained war elephants to thin out the goblin forces here a little bit to make room for new fortresses that we will be building on this mountainside, and we'll probably occupy one of their sites. So I was just thinking that we will set out our militia squad that would go and conquer one of these sites. But I think we will first attack this 100 population one and destroy it. But what we have learned is that war elephants, while they are actually quite underwhelming on the fights here on in the fortress, they are incredible in the raids. Incredible in the raids. We have been doing well in there. Okay. She is still throwing tantrums. Let's see if we can still save her. I was also in the process of looking for a position for my library. That's one thing that is missing from this place. While the game is saving, there on the screen is my entrance trap system that's been taking care of all the enemies before we got militia going. So I have a corridor of upright spear traps. Spear traps that is powered by minecart repeater, and then we also have kind of minecart grinder, blender, however you want to call it. That is powered by impulse ramps, and like nothing gets through these. And the minecart grinder is a little bit too powerful for how easy it was actually to get going. This took a lot of resources, the spear corridors. I think that's more fair. But yeah, we killed like 100 goblins here in a matter of seconds in the last couple of raids. So I have not even used my flamethrower, who's the forgotten beast breathing fire here. We used it for fun and it has killed like 10 or 15 goblins, but it's causing more trouble for their pathfinding than it's actually that useful, because it burns and smokes this whole corridor, and then the goblins don't actually walk to the rest of the way. But yeah, let's go find a spot for our library. Oh, and I should actually strip these goblins and process them a little bit. We have much goblins to kill. Much goblins to kill. So once again, I don't remember which ones we already stripped. So let's strip all of them. All of them. With this many cages, I have found that it's easiest to go and undump the cages itself. So what that does when I use this dumping to dump it dumps all the items from the goblins. So basically we disarm them, and then as said, I found it easiest to go into the stocks and basically undump all the cages, instead of clicking them one by one. This means all the cages we have everywhere, but still faster for me than clicking all these ones individual, and then I see no dump symbols. So now that the dwarves will just rush in and disarm all the recent captives we had. And then we can dump them down the hatch for the military to kill. That is interesting. Is that of old age? I'm pretty sure that it's old. No. Oh no no. Oh no. No 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 no. Whoa 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 whoa. I think someone just threw a tantrum and murdered this one. This is first really dramatic event. Well, we've had some dramatic events in this. Because I recognize that name, Cook. Tunde Cook. As they have been a little bit unhappy. No. Was this Barakim? Oh no. I think it was. Yeah, first they punched the other unhappy. Yeah. Oh, Barakim, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, they murdered them. I'm pretty sure there's witnesses for that. Yep. Well, hopefully, let's see what happens. These sometimes get out of hand when stuff like that happens. But it might be. So what happens here was that one of our dwarves here. I'm pretty sure it was Yeah, they are still throwing a tantrum. I think it was just a coincidence that the other one was involved in that. They were not punched badly, but yeah, that's the danger when you have like incredibly strong military dwarf throwing a tantrum. So this might not be over. So let's keep an eye on hit this and let's enjoy the show. Starting a fist fight. This time they are punching a pig. Okay, they stopped throwing tantrum at least. Yeah, they went to pray. That's great. Nope, starting a new fist fight. Can the captain of the guard please get them? They please get them into an interrogation already, please. Okay, there we go. Now they actually captured. They might get a long convict of this, but let's see. And I was just in the plans of actually conquering one of the goblin sites and expelling this one into the new site. Okay, I can actually just convict for this both because we know it, and also we will actually get to see if the DF hacks restore nicknames works, because with that kill Varakim lost the nickname. So let's see. How bad? Just a beating? When I say just a beating, that's probably worse than the jail penalty. But yeah, let's follow them and see if they get the beating. Yeah, they got the beating right away. Okay. The previous dwarf, the monster slayer, did get killed from the beating, but let's see how this went. So we need to look at the end of the line here. Oh, that looks pretty bad. Pretty good beating, I have to say. I think it starts. No, here's fighting alpaca. Yeah, it starts from here, so got punched a couple of times, pulled the right hip, one of the punches pulled the left shoulder, twisted the left ankle, and I think they might have gone unconscious because we punched them in the head. That bent the neck, punched them in the head again, pulled the neck, teared the skin and bruised the fat, bruised the upper spine's nervous tissue. Never a good thing. Never a good thing, so let's see. They are injured. They tore their hair out. Man. Dwarven beatings are quite something. One of the thumbs is mangled beyond recognition, right hand is torn open, neck is torn open, probably not good, head is bruised. They will well, I'm not gonna say anything, they might die. You never know. Let's see if someone would rescue them, please. Go, and they will get their diagnosis. Yeah, and that was a beating without hammerer. So I was just considering that a moment ago that I would actually assign a proper hammerer with a hammer. Because then these beatings would be like super brutal. They were almost certain death penalty when you would get the beating. But they might survive this, I think. Yeah, they're probably not that bad. Now the question is, what will they think about it? Ashamed after starting a fist fight. Yeah, this is not gonna help with their stress, that's for sure. Because Varakim was actually such a dwarf that they bounced back from unhappiness when they were actually put in jail. They bounced from like unhappy all the way to happy, almost out of stress, simply because they were put in prison before. Okay, but let's see how they are. What are their thoughts? Yeah, I think we are beyond. Ooh, actually, should oh, the alpaca died as well. Need to carve a slab for that one. Why are you picking up equipment from all the various bedrooms? They are collecting all their stuff. Let's take care of that. It's not the attack. Jurist Mubunit. We have some others who I haven't engraved a slab for that we actually did entomb before. I think this might actually be one of the pets. So I will engrave slab for those that we see here that are entombed, but have no slab yet because I have forgotten those. Ishtan. Yeah, I think some of these are pets. So we have not lost this many dwarves, but might as well make slabs for the pets as well. Mill. Kumel. Lord and Mistem. Mistem is actually yeah, Mistem we need to do. Yeah, I actually thought for a long time as well that Jurist was Juris was word for dwarf, but it's just the most common name. Is it dagger? I didn't remember that. A great noseless panther. Oh, that's cool. It's cool. I have been waiting for... Let's see if this actually fights someone. I've been waiting for my dwarves to clear out the corridor out of the goblins. Goblins, so that we could actually slay a bunch of the forgotten beasts in our hallways, but it is taking them a long time to actually do that this time. So maybe I will assist them a little bit and pause that one. Let's claim those so they are processed. Unpause that one. Some reason they don't want to throw these things away. Okay, what if I dump these? Will it extend the dump into the... Yeah, this I don't like. It stupidly goes into the... Stupidly goes into the tiles under them, including the spears. Even that probably doesn't do anything, but it's still dumb. Ah, there's so much. Well, maybe they will eventually clear that. I do know that, but that's for to speed it up a little bit. Okay, they are getting to pray, which might help them. Hopefully they finish that praying. Might actually bounce them a little bit back with the stress. The socks are warnings for the invaders, yep. Like, maybe we shouldn't step on this corridor. Ah, it's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, that's alpaca was someone's pet that was killed. Did we get additional... No, there was nothing else there, but actually just remembered that our mandates, we don't need anyone else getting beating right now. So our king likes buckets, so I've been making them copper buckets. They also like statues and they like gold, so I've made all their statue mandates from gold. And then our Duchess likes corkscrews, so we have been making them out of steel and then occasionally smelt them if we have been low on steel. Right, but before the whole tantrum thing and murders and all that stuff happened, I was thinking of the library and where I want to build it. Kinda liking... So maybe this position here could be nice. I think this space here is what I'm leaning towards the most. So let's do this, and I think I will do this pretty simply. Actually, you don't even need to be that big. Let's do it from there. And a little bit of entrance way from the hospital side, because I think some of the doctors will be well, some of the doctorally skilled will be scholars in the library. A double door. I've heard that mountainous maps tend not to have lignite and coal. What sort of surroundings am I looking for? It's getting tiring and dangerous looking for tall trees and hauling wood. I was thinking that there was, I don't now remember it from the top of my head, like the kind of layer that the coal usually is in, and then what metals are in there. Yeah, I don't now remember what it was. It's basically stuff I look from the wiki if I care about getting coal. The first forts I built on with the Steam version, I had the world settings on that the minerals were everywhere, and with those settings minerals were literally everywhere. Like every map was full of coal and all the ores. So I turned it down to sparse for this one. Hey Fiden, how you doing? No, but we could... The raids have been going so well that we could go and destroy that one other site to proceed our plan during the winter. So one of these two we will conquer. One of these two we will conquer, but I think I will first raise this one. So let's go there and openly attack. I think this time it could be the commander herself. Oh no, but where did I put their... No, but they have dogs. They have dogs, they don't have the war elephants. Maybe the militia one is actually better for this. Yeah. Let's go with the war elephants. Oh, I accidentally generated some missions again. So that's this one. Let's do that, and then we need to free. Need to free these dogs and the named ones from here. Is your card? I think you are. And also DF Hacks Restore Nicknames is working because Varakim has a nickname again, so that's fantastic. That's the one reason why I installed DF Hack. So just to show you if you are interested. There's mod in the DF Hack or fix for Protect Nicks. So it basically takes backup of all the nicknames and then restores them once a day if you lose them. Because the dwarves lose their nicknames at the moment if they get significant kills, like Forgotten Beasts or other dwarves. basically a kill that goes into Legends. And this keeps that, because I have like 60 nicknames, and it's kind of sucks to lose the nicknames that have been given to viewers, and then using that one has helped. I don't remember, was it these dogs? Wait, why aren't you in uniform? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Like, is this whole squad here like praying? Maybe I should have checked beforehand. Why I... So the militia captain just ran to the raid, and the whole rest of the squad is in their civilian clothing, socializing and praying. Maybe I should have given them a longer break after the previous raid. Crap. Can I call the captain back? Please come back! Everyone else is still here. They should always be wearing their... They should always be in their gear. I will just in case reassign them their gear. This can go horribly wrong. Yep. It's like, yes, sir. Everyone else, hey. Okay. This is why you have briefings before any mission, whether it's military or it's always good to have like that kickoff meeting, you know, before you go. Yeah, the captain is running there for 3 days, like Leroy. Yeah, these ones are just praying here. Jeez. Yeah, this was bad. This was bad call from me. I should have checked the squad from here before. I haven't seen this in a long time, that they actually changed into civilian gear. They basically all went like full civilian after the previous raid. Yeah. Okay, lesson learned from here is that when a squad returns from a raid, give them like a year before you send them again. Because they looks like they have a lot of socializing and praying needs. This is just pretty funny that the whole rest of the squad is this. Like sometimes you have one dwarf who's sleeping, but the fact that like everyone here is and they seem not to care. They like, nah, no. Not single one of them is actually putting on gear and getting ready to leave. They are just like, has someone seen Vukar around? Yeah, he's probably training in the barracks. Let's pray. do we actually have to wait for the beginning of the month for them to actually like? Oh shit! We need to be elsewhere. They are not even thinking about leaving. I think we might have like bugged out here. This seems very odd that not a single one of them is actually. Oh no, no, no. Now they are doing stuff. No, wait, what? Did the militia captain do the mission by herself? What? No, you are kidding me. She went to a site of 100 enemies by herself. What? No. Himself, maybe, I don't know. Herself. Jesus. Okay, Vukar. If you destroyed that site yourself, we are making some statues. Okay. I want to see this report more than I have ever wanted to see a report. I didn't know that was even possible, because one of my missions, the first one I sent, it bugged out. Not bugged out, but kind of it was stuck. It was stuck there until one war dog that I had chained up left the map as well. But this time, she went there on her own. Outmatched them tactically. Her elephant clashed with 10 goblins and slayed 2. She clashed with 8 goblins and slayed 1. And then the leader attacked her, but the goblin's right hand was ripped off. And they were struck down. They confronted another goblin, smashed their left upper arm, and struck down that goblin. Elephants attacked one of the goblins. So she went there alone with just her war elephants. She did have a war dog as well. So dog and an elephant and this single dwarf. After that, she clashed with 7 goblins and slayed 1. The elephant clashed with 6 more goblins, slayed 2. Jesus. She clashed with 4 more goblins, slayed 1. The elephants clashed with 3, slayed 2. Slayed a goblin. Jesus. Okay, so wait a minute. One goblin, so together with her and the elephant, one goblin, 2 goblin. Wait, no, it starts here. Elephant 2. 1 for her. 1 more for her. 1 more for her. 1 for the goblin. 1 for the goblin. 1 for the elephant. 1 more for her. 2 for the elephants. That's 10. 12. 12. 1. So 13 on the record for her and elephants. And what's the remaining population? They took it down from 100 to 25. With just her and the elephant. Okay, that's that's good enough for one statue. If she would have taken the whole 100 down, that would have been 10 statues. But that constitutes for one. That's pretty that's pretty good. Amazing, amazing. Vukar irtir letmos. Vukar irtir. Platinum statue. 1. Make cost. Well, let's let them decide. God, irritated letmos dangle kobolds. There we go. Let's see if we get something related to that fight or something else. Yeah, it looks like that. 4 dwarves, 4 elephants, and you take down a goblin bit of 100 goblins. Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. That a partial squad can go and take care of business. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, they are stumbling around. Struck down some gems at the edge of the map, it seems. Okay. Right. But I do want to take that site out completely, but I think we now need to wait. But then I think when we do get it destroyed, we will conquer one of those sites there and settle in. Expand our civilization, kind of, so that I don't have to do everything in the fortress mode to get more places running. She couldn't have gone on a war mission alone when socializing dwarven style. Yep, knocked on the goblin bit's gates. Excuse me, goblins. May I enter a martial trance? Did we get this guild done? Okay. Our new broker is not that good with appraisal. So they are not sure of the value. But it was still established. Because there was no line under that agreed to do a Grand Guild Hall. Yeah, because it registers as Grand Guild Hall, but the new broker thinks like, I don't know, 5,000, even that we know that it's 10,000 because it's a Grand Guild Hall. Okay, does not make sense, but okay, sure. Okay, let's engrave this before we do anything else. I think I want to engrave doorways. If we got the statue done, we could place it. Place it here, next to the barracks. Ooh, turned out masterwork as well. Beautiful job. Good job. Good job, blacksmith. Platinum statue is probably quite heavy. Probably take a little while for someone to haul it. Also, it does look like when the militia or the squads have been going on raids, they are not doing the individual trainings nearly as much. We have 6 squads in militia, or in the military, and each of them trains 2 months a year, so it's like 6 times 2. But usually the barracks has been like completely full, with everyone there training on their own. But now it seems that they actually doing a little bit of the other stuff as well, which is great. Which is great that they are doing that. Okay, do we have enough of the... No, they were not good enough, so let's go back and do crystal glass portals, aka doors. Did we have any of the bookcases done? One was good enough. Well, that's a start. When I say good enough, we only have exceptional and masterwork furniture that we keep. We throw everything else to Atom's measure. So if I do bookcases on the edges, then I could do tables and chairs here. Ooh, nice 3 tables. Cognac glass and then chairs. Okay, only 1 chair was good enough, so let's do more chairs as well. Clear glass table. And thrones. Let's trigger that a little bit sooner. Yes. Hey, Himeng, thank you so much for that sub with Prime. I'm also sorry, I completely missed Codependent, your gift sub to Sal there when you raided. Sorry about that, that was a long time ago already. Cheers for that, but yeah, thanks for that sub with Prime, Himeng. Yeah, I don't think that beating helped this situation. Definitely not. Yeah, I think she's... I hate to give up on dwarves, but I think this one is a goner. I don't think I can save her. So I think the only thing would be to us to conquer that one site and then send her there, and maybe she would recover like off screen. Double relief because they cried and yelled. Hopefully someone throws in a beautiful performance so they can get happy thoughts about that as well. Okay. Interestingly, they are kindred spirit with Duchess, who they go and yell at. Interested after watching a performance. Okay. Come on, you are there with friends right now, don't be lonely. I know you don't have a family, but... Oh, interesting, they are lovers with monogamous. Don't dwell upon the old things now. Okay, this is definitely helping that she actually found her way into the tavern. It's none of... Oh, second named item. Zemalf. Is none of your friends around? In the tavern. Zemalf. Whimsical Venom. So 2 shields have been named. Okay. I saw a dwarf recite the birth of Mushroom at the stern axe. How embarrassing. Okay, I guess it was a bad one. Okay, okay. Doors were done, so let's see if we got good ones. Hey, we did, nice. Just enough. I wasn't planning on making glass when I started, and my setup on making soap from ash, and then now making potash from ash, it's kind of clashing a little bit. So my orders are not quite that well set up, so I think they are cancelling that they need burlash. I think I will help them a little bit by with manual things. Wait, where the hell? Oh, they are there. They are there. Okay, straight back to the tavern. This time they felt a little bit of delight from the birth of Mushroom. Could someone play some music, please? Not just poetry. Oh, no, don't. Crap. Oh, no, don't go and throw a tantrum. Oh, shit. That's not good. Going to throw a tantrum at the... Okay, that's gonna end badly. So you just went and threw a tantrum at the fully armed military? Okay, this will be having interesting outcomes. No one has... I don't think no one has hit her yet with a weapon, but oh no. She about to murder someone else? Oh shit. Well, I will let this play out. Yeah, I think she murdered another one. Oh man, she's tough. I think we need to do something more serious this time. Yeah, that's the second murder for her. Do the interrogation still first. Yeah, she's a lost cause. Lost cause, sadly. I was planning on locking her in last time, but she they just gave her a beating. You know what? Actually, assigning a hammerer for this beating could be a good one. So pretty sure conviction will be. See what they say. Confessed to multiple crimes, of course. Was too afraid not to comply. Yeah, because she's very talented. This is why she's killing them with bare fists in the tantrum. So I usually give the dwarves like one chance after their first tantrum to bounce back. Sometimes that happens, but second tantrum with that kind of results, then we need to call it. So I will engrave that while I remember, and then we're gonna place those slabs that we engraved before. Ustuth Nosin. It's wrong place. Okay. Oops, sorry. I was thinking that I'm checking from Dwarf Therapist. No, we don't have anyone with actual hammering skill. That we could make like the ultimate kill everyone hammerer. But I have actually not used hammerer often, so I'm not really sure kind of like who would enjoy the most of being a hammerer. What kind of traits are you looking at from the dwarf? But maybe we'll in this case just assign someone and be done with it. Can I have someone from the fortress guard be hammerer? Will that mess things up? Also, what is going on with this squad? If I select a hammerer, will it doesn't give me any suggestions on what should I look for? Okay. All right, so then let's look at. Oh, interesting thing. Okay, this I have to I have to show the dwarf therapist here a bit. Now I know what's happened with why did that one dwarf go on the mission herself. So actually, not only did they lose their rooms when they came back from the raid, but actually all three militia squads that I sent on raids, they actually emptied themselves. So even that the game's interface is showing me that there's 10 dwarves, the militia captains are alone in those squads at the moment. And that's why the one dwarf went on the mission herself. So what is actually happening is that in this squad there's actually only the militia captain. These ones are not in. That's why they were just praying. So basically there's quite a lot of bugs with the missions. And this time for some reason it emptied the squads completely, so I have to redo the squads. Reassign these ones. Well, I'm probably not gonna get them back to the exactly same squad. I will just redo those 3 squads. Okay, well that's an interesting bug for sure. So wait, I will open this one into this military Military window, and then I will use Dwarf Therapist to reassign them. Let me see, so I had Militia Free is the Spear Squad. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Ooh, I think I need to save and reload. It's telling me that the squads are full, even that yeah, I might need to redo the squads. Oh man, oh, that sucks. I wanted to do the hammer. How I noticed this, but I was looking at dwarves who have some skill in hammering, but are not in a squad. That's well, it's a good thing I noticed the military bug now before I sent them on a new mission, but that sucks. That sucks. Let's pick up the hammerer. Just looking at one dwarf. So there, let's so Mikiel will be our hammerer. And I'll see if they actually go and pick up a hammer or something. It's been a long time since I used one. What will actually happen? Okay, they are at the moment busy making ash, but let's see if they go and pick up a hammer. Hammer as hammerer, or will they go pick that only when they are giving out punishment? Hey Gingerich, sorry I missed you there before. It's a good thing you enjoyed the minecart blender. Okay, she does not go and take the hammer immediately. So then let's convict. Let's convict and see what happens. I think a beating will follow, but let's see how this turns out, and then I will take a break, save and reload. Let's see if that fixes the military, or do I need to resign everything? Oh. They do receive a beating. Now I want to see that will the hammerer carry out the beating, or someone else. The hammerer did not get the job. What does a hammerer do then? Was it because the hammerer was not available? Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. Guess I will take the hammerer away then. Okay, but they are about to do the beating. So let's watch out how that turns out. Okay, pretty badly wounded. Let's see what's happened this time. It was torn open. Upper spine mangled beyond recognition. Ooh, that can't be good. They have infection in their old wounds as well. Yeah, upper spine being cannot breathe. Oh, they are dead. They are dead. Okay, well that was a beating. That was a beating. So let's see. Punch him in the neck. Twisted the right shoulder. They beat them in the foot, arm, leg, arm, cheek, foot, and then finally in the neck. And the neck. Oh. So they basically cracked their neck, twisted their head off. Yeah, Varakim is about to die. Pretty sure. Especially when, yep, there we go. Well, that was kind of what we hoped to happen. That the beating would take care of the problem. Rip Varakim, it was a good run. Was a good run. So let's do a slap right away, and then for all of this, I think I could place the slaps in here, as that is done. Well, that does take care of our unhappiness problems. With the two tantruming dwarves both beaten to death. We did try to save Varakim, the monster slayer. Oh right, if you were not here yesterday, that was the weirdest thing. I had this is the second fortress in this world, and in the previous fortress I already had the monster slayer there. Everything there was fine, but the same monster slayer came back to this fort, and then at that moment I didn't accept visitors, and I didn't even notice that the dwarf was on the map. But I think the dwarf was hanging out on the edge of the map for a really long time. Got super miserable for lacking all the needs and that stuff. And then they came in and petitioned. Foolish me, I didn't look at their stats, kind of how were they feeling. Was, hey, this is the same guy from the previous fort, let's accept. Almost immediately they started throwing tantrums in here. I let that happen for like a couple of times, but then I was like, okay, enough is enough, and I expelled them. So basically banished, because there's no other sites for them to go for. I thought, okay, fine, they will go somewhere else to monster slay. And then like a year after, or maybe half a year, I got a message that they had returned. Just like someone comes back from a mission or something. And the monster slayer had turned into kinda like a citizen. They were no longer a monster slayer. I could assign them labors, but I couldn't assign them to squads. So they were kind of hybrid monster slayer citizen. And they were still super pissed and continued throwing tantrums. So then after the one tantrum, actually two tantrums, they also got double beating and they died just like the dwarf now. But that thing that we banished them and they came back, hey, I'm back, and they just walked in without petition or anything, turned into like half citizen. It was a weird glitch with that one. Really weird. Okay, my crystal glass, clear glass production is a little bit lagging behind. For mass production, I will probably need another ashery. But yeah, I will place those slabs, and then I need to save and reload, so I might as well take a break. Let's see if we can fix that military parts. But yeah, let's do slabs. We should have quite a lot of the old ones. Mistem is a new one for that monster slayer that I just mentioned. That, and then that is Varakim's. What do we tell Varakim when he watches stream? Yeah, well, he will learn. He will learn of the things he has done. Let's see what the slab says. In memory of Sikun Oltartishish, aka Varakim, slain by dwarf unit class castle in the year 132. Militia captain. Food and fight. They were in the militia for longer, but I put them in the relax squad. That's what you put in there. Slayer of alpaca that she killed in a tantrum. No word of the defenses she participated against the goblins. Lover of the butterfly of luxury. That's probably a poetry or musical piece or something. Well, before we go on, let's look at the statue of the one dwarf who went and slayed 25 goblins alone with the elephants. Okay, it is actually a statue of her being a militia captain, so that's a suitable one. I accept that. That's good. It is good. Sherry. We don't have empty barrels. Right, of course we don't, because everything is in the food storages. Actually reminds me I could take this significantly down again. But yeah, I will take that break now. Military squads broken. So what is happening is that I sent 3 different squads on different missions. When they returned, the game's interface shows that the squad is full, but somewhere deeper within, for example, this squad actually only has a militia captain. So she went on a mission with her war elephants and slayed 25 goblins together with the elephants in the site, because I thought the squad was full, but no one else left, and it's still showing that it's full, but it's actually not. Same thing with militia 2 and 3. So yeah, be careful with missions, like really weird stuff can happen. So far they have always lost their rooms when they go on a mission, but this was new, that squad kind of looks full, but it's not really full. So I will see if a save and reload does anything to that, but then I will probably have to redo those squads. Kind of get them off the squad and put them back. Game accidentally created returning units with different references, so they are not the same people as internals are concerned. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Well, actually doesn't make sense, but I still understand. Okay, but yeah, let's have a break and come back after the break, and I will fix the military, and we'll be somehow wrapping up this fort today, and then probably start a new one on Thursday. Start building a next fortress for this civilization that we are rebuilding. But yeah, I will see you guys in just a moment.